We are all gathered here today for the 16th annual sports day of JHCS Karnapur and Jain toddlers. The children are all set. They have prepared hard, practiced hard for this day. And together they are prepared and ready to put up their best show. Let us all take a pledge to cheer them on, appreciate their every effort, and have a memorable day to remember for ages to come. Welcome our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Raj Tota. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out your time to be a part of this occasion. We're proud to welcome him through a ceremonial guard of honor. Let's have a huge round of applause for our chief guest. I request the dignitaries to be kindly seated on the dais. At first, Hamsika will present the plant to our team chief guest, Mr. Raj Tota. Will present a plant to our respected CEO, JHCSKP Schools, Dr. Chandrasekhar TP, sir.
Thank you. Hi,
Let's keep cheering. Let us hear the applause for our dignitaries. Next, Swara will present a plant to Dr. Mona Mehndi, Secretary, Academic Council and Principal, JHCS Karnapur. Let us have a huge round of applause for Mona ma'am. Next we have the plant to Joint Secretary, Academic Council, Ms. Lalita Kosaraju.
Sorry.
Arohi will present a plant to Ms. Saviola Lobo, Director, Toddlers Cambridge Early Years, Banjara Hills. Joshika will present a plant to Ms. Alka, Center Manager, Jain Toddlers, Banjara Hills. Rishika will present a plant to Mr. Anand, COO, JHCS Schools. Mr. Raj Tota to kindly join us here near the stage. By Ayub and Ishan on the drums. First we have the Abhay House, led by Senior Captain Sabiha and Junior Captain Vivan S. Abhay means being fearless, being able to take up challenges of the Yellow House work towards spreading joy. They embrace challenges because beyond our greatest challenge lies our greatest success. They're followed by the Aditya House, the boys and girls in green. The senior house captain is Mahesh, the junior house captain is Lakshmi Gayatri. Aditya, the sun. Under the sun, nothing is impossible. It's a green revolution, soothing to all eyes, making all smile. The combination of Aditya and green mesmerizes one and all. Their green color symbolizes life and prosperity. The proud Adityans work with delight as they touch one and all with empathy, firmly rooted and grounded, dreams in their eyes. Next we have the red house, the Anand house, led by senior house captain Unnati and junior house captain D. Aradhya. Anand, the eagle. Anand means unlimited, endless and infinite. In Hindu tradition, the word Anand is related to Lord Vishnu and Brahma, the creators of the universe. The red color is symbolic of power, courage, sacrifice, purity, joy and celebration. And last but not the least, we have the Ashoka House, which is headed by Senior Captain Harshita and Junior Captain Chi Anaka. This house is named after India's greatest emperor, Ashoka the Great. Ashoka was a devotee of ahimsa, love, truth. Ocean and the seas, the color of inspiration, sincerity and spirituality. It symbolizes freedom, strength and new beginnings. Hail the young soldiers of our school, marching on with their hands moving in tandem and their coordinated footsteps, exhibiting determination. The synchronized swing of their arms and the thud of their feet stirs something within us. Besides being spectacular, there is something inexplicably inspiring about a march past. There is a sense of dignity and pride being displayed by our young students right now. What a stupendously spirited display of our students' teamwork and enthusiasm and zeal. It has truly set the tone for today's event. The cold earth beneath the feet, the blazing sun over the sky, and the cheering audience. Let's hear a big round of applause for all the students who are putting up such a disciplined show all in front of us. Let's hear it for our students. We are all filled with a spirit of joy and competition. The spirit of competition. Spirito di GARA. We'll now have the opening ceremony. Our sports captain, Durga, is going to request our honorable chief guest to declare the sports meet open.
Good morning, sir.
Okay.
My name is
And
Durga,
hoist the
sports
school
captain
flag.
of JHCSKP School, Kondapur. For the academic year 2024-25, requesting you to declare the 16th annual sports
అవునన్నా నేను చేస్తా ఆగండి.
by unfurling the flag.
Let's have a huge round of applause as the flag is unfurled. Flag and the balloons, they represent our soaring spirits. As the balloons soar high in the sky, higher soar our collective spirits as we all come together on this happy occasion.
A Cambridge School, Kondapur, open.
Thank you, sir. Look at the soaring colors. the torch lighting ceremony. Sports captains to perform the honor of lighting the torch for us. Please all rise as we commence this special moment. Everyone, please stand up for this special moment. We see sports captain Durga with the flag. Now she will be joined by the apex body and the house captain. This torch represents much more than just an emblem. It is a beacon of our commitment and our aspiration to excel. There we see the apex body members being joined by the 4 house captains of Abhay, Ashoka, Anand, Aditya. As the torch is lit, let's remember the values of hard work and dedication that sport teaches. The torch is meant to be a symbol of hope, peace and unity. The lighting of the torch has its roots in ancient Greece. The torch relay is a tradition that honors the symbolic power of fire and the values of purity, passion and perseverance. Let's have a huge round of applause. It's a historic moment that marks the beginning of today's event. Please be seated. Please everyone be seated now.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय ग्रन्थगेयाय ग्रन्थान्तरात्मने गीतलीनाय गीताश्रयाय गीतवाद्यपटवे गेयचरिताय गायकवराय गन्धर्वप्रियकृते कायकाधीन विग्रहाय गङ्गाजलप्रणयवते गौरीस्तनन्दनाय गौरीहृदयनन्दनाय गौरभानुसुताय गौरीगणेश्वराय गौरीप्रणयाय गौरीप्रवणाय गौरभावाय धीमहि गोसहस्राय गोवर्धनाय गोपगोपाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Let's have a huge round of applause for Dr. Mona Mehdi.
A very good evening to everyone. I request all the teachers to please follow the sheet of timings. Please adhere to the timings because pre-primary, I would request you all to please go back to the tents where they can sit properly because I don't want any child to stand for even more than 2 minutes. Kindly take them back. And requesting all the in charges to please follow the minuted schedule. A very good evening to our honorable chief guest for today's event, Sri Raj Tota, a renowned personality in the field of sports, a mentor, a trainer for many. Guest of honor, Mr. Vikrant Vashne in absentia, he'll be joining soon, a venture capitalist. CEO and President, Academic Council, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP. Joint Secretary, Academic Council, Mrs. Lalita Kosaraju. Ms. Saviola Lobo, Director Early Years Center, Special Officer Mr. Anand Dubey, Principals and Center Heads of other branches of JGI family, distinguished guests from other schools, friends from media, dear parents, teachers, and my adorable students. The year 2024 began with an incredible achievements for the JGINs when our chairman, Dr. Chain Raj Roychan Jain received the Rashtriya Khel Protsahan Puraskar on behalf of the Jain University by the Honorable President of India, Draupadi Murmu. It was decided to dedicate the year to sports to acknowledge this Puraskar. On behalf of the entire JGI family, it's my honor to welcome you all to the 16th Annual Sports Day celebration, Spirito di Gara, an Italian term for the spirit of competition. I would like to extend my gratitude to our honorable chief guest and guest of honor, who despite an extremely busy schedule, agreed to spare their valuable time and is here amongst us to inspire our students. Thank you once again for gracing the occasion, sir. Jain Heritage, a Cambridge school, Kondapur, has completed 15 years in the field of education and is one of the pioneer institutes in the Twin Cities, focusing on holistic development of the students. The academic session 24-25 commenced on the 3rd of April, and after just 3 weeks of functioning, the summer vacation started with the mega event that is the grand finale of 14 Under 14 Season 4, organized on the 20th of April. A 15-day virtual summer camp was organized for the students and the young moms during the month of May. An online faculty training program for 3 days was conducted for the teachers of all the branches of Hyderabad cluster to discuss and work on the split up of syllabus and have a well-structured and well-planned curriculum in April, as we firmly believe that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. A 2-day faculty training program, AI at JGI, was conducted for the staff members of Hyderabad branches on the 28th and 29th of May. The FTP covered topics related to creating a culture of applied intelligence, emotional intelligence, and very effective sessions on stagecraft. On 8th of June, an orientation program was conducted for the parents to sensitize them about the school's culture, philosophy, and meet the faculty members in person. The current academic session has been an eventful one with lots of emphasis given on teamwork and collaboration, and the result of it was seen during the Chairman's Championship events attended by the students in T-Hub and in other schools. Once the students were back from the summer vacation, a series of activities, events, and competitions were held in order to provide them with a competitive platform with values and exposure to the real world besides the regular studies and the PAs and the term assessments. Few noteworthy events which the school celebrated was World Earth Day, World Environment Day, International Yoga Day, One Mahotsav, Founders Day, Friendship Day, World Music Day, Independence Day, Teachers Day, International Men's Day, Students' Day, World Rabies Day, Children's Day, besides all major religious festivals for the students to know the importance of these days. In addition to our thematic morning assembly, which provides platform to every student to perform, taking up different responsibilities, be it reciting a poem, delivering the thought for the day or word for the day, reading the news headlines, or being part of one-act play, dance performance, or song. The purpose of these thematic assemblies is to ensure that students get opportunities to perform for the holistic development, which is accompanied by CCA activities as well, for the students to showcase their talent. Leadership is not a tag which can be given to people. It has to be earned by demonstration of confidence, courage, resilience, integrity, empathy, communication, and collaboration, to name a few. And democracy was witnessed to its highest level at JHCS Kondapur, wherein the Apex body members were elected through a very fair system of casting of votes online on the 24th of June, which was followed by the investiture ceremony on the 29th of June, presided by our CEO, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP. The Apex body took the oath to carry on the responsibilities with dignity and determination and keep the school flag high. A project on Disconnect to Connect, an initiative of Early Years Center Banjara Hills, was taken up by the students of grade 8 to 10th, working towards reducing screen time through daily monitoring, reaching out to the community through street plays and taking pledge with them to reduce screen time and spend time with family and friends, a need for the hour. At JHCS Kondapur, we ensure that every child is safe and is in and off the campus, and for that, awareness among students is required. We have sessions on child abuse, and students are sensitized towards good and bad touch by school's student counselor, which is also very important. JHCS Kondapur has collaborated with YI, which intends to provide and bestow India with socially intelligent children by being socially responsible, which aligns with our pitch philosophy. We firmly believe that seeing is believing. So in spite of the activity-based teaching methodology with the pitch philosophy being followed, our students are taken for field trips to have a hands-on, minds-on experiential learning. Few of the classes were taken to Botanical Garden and Nehru Zoological Park for the study of flora and fauna. Few to Salarjung Museum to revisit the history and glory of Hyderabad, and few to Subway to try their hands on healthy eating habits. Grade 9th got an opportunity to be a part of the boot camp, Thaler Innovation on Design Thinking at T-Hub. A group of 30 students went for an exhilarating educational tour to Uttarakhand. As they say, the journey is more beautiful than the destination, and so was the case. The students explored Nainital and Jim Corbett Park, and the most exciting moment was to see a tiger crossing the road in front of them, an experience for a lifetime. There was so much to learn and explore, and the best is when you get a chance to be independent. During the midterm faculty training program in the month of October, a medicinal nursery was inaugurated by the dignitaries to give hands-on experience to the students of JHCSKP. This academic session, JHCSKP came up with the concept of mobile classrooms by creating learning resources on the theme of earth, air, water, and space, flow-wise, with the display of interactive educational posters, activities, infographics, solar system models, timelines, interdisciplinary links, and knowledge hub with a clear intention to offer a dynamic and enchanting way to enrich educational experience. Besides the in-house training programs for the teachers, the faculty members of JHCSKP attended the Generation Global India's Teachers Workshop, Empowering Teachers, which was a unique experience for them. They also attended the SAFL training program and other capacity building workshops conducted by CBSE from time to time and have also been awarded on different platforms. The Executive Committee, Hyderabad Sahodaya School Complex, presented the Celebrity Teacher 2024 Inspiring Teacher Award to Ms. Kavita M. for her contribution to the field of education. Ms. Sachita Malhotra and Ms. Shamim from JHCS Kondapur have received the Teacher Power Excellence Award by IIHM Hyderabad for the diligent work, trustworthiness, and devotion. I think we can clap for them. They work really hard. With the untiring efforts of our teachers and well-planned almanac is executed, and the students not only perform well in the school, but also excel outside the school. The students not only participated in the class, house, or school activities, but also faced the outer world and brought laurels to the school. Some of the outstanding worth mentioning event winners for the current academic session are B. Anirudh Gupta of grade 2 participated in 5th Roller Skating Championship and secured first position. B. Hartika of grade 4 participated in the 5th Inter-School Roller Skating Championship and secured first position. And she also participated in United Roller Skating Competition 2024, secured second position and received silver medal. Ananya Nair of grade 10 participated in and served as a delegate of Model Youth Nations 2024 conducted in Santa Maria International School. She also participated in Rock MUN 24 and represented as Sweden delegate and received certificates of participation and appreciation. Gokshetra of grade 10 participated and served as a delegate of Commonwealth of Australia, UNRWA in Oak Ridge, Bachupalli, Mun. Saranya of grade 6 participated in 25 meters freestyle swimming organized by Sports Authority of Telangana and secured second position and received bronze medal. She also completed 5K run in NMDC Hyderabad Marathon and secured third position and received bronze medal. She also completed 5K run in NEHB Hyderabad Marathon and a certificate for her first drive in Robin Hood Army Cadet. Vanya Jaiswal of grade 9 completed 5K run for SMA conducted by Cure SMA India and received medal and certificate. Riyansh Panda of grade 2 participated in event kata under age category 7 years and received the first position and medal. He also participated in event committee and 25 kg under 7 years organized by South India Karate Federation and secured third position. Yuvan Lakam of grade 3 participated in art of culture in the field of classical dance and music and received Bal Krishna Award by Vijay Madhvi Seva Samskriti Trophy and certificate. He also participated in third Center Badminton Championship organized by ASF under 11 boys category and secured the second position. Rishank of grade 10 participated in 11 tool certificate and grade 4 drum by Trinity College of London and secured distinction and received certificate. Prabhav of grade 2 completed 2K run at Sid Farm Hyderabad Health Run and received certificate and medal. Siddharth of Parth of grade 5 participated in dance competition conducted by Sri Ganeshotsav. Siddharth of grade 5 participated in third Inter-Center Badminton Championship and secured second position and best player award and a received trophy. Raman Ray of grade 6 participated in junior level 1 with 100% score in abacus. Purudi Narayana of grade 3 participated in athletics conducted by Sports Authority of Telangana, secured third position. Rohit of grade 9 participated in EWSA Model Youth Nations Chapter 3.0 and honored for her exceptional performance. Pujita of grade 7 secured second position and received certificate and shield in roller skating competition. Akshay Narayana of grade 2 participated in Hyderabad District Artistic and Rhythmic Gymnastic Competition, MHG and WAG, and received certificate for exemplary performance. Khaira Akash of grade 7 participated in dodgeball conducted by L&T. Preeti of grade 7 participated in art competition conducted by Jockey Junior Color Splash and secured second position. Pujita of grade 10 participated in Men. Hanshika of grade 4, Trishika of grade 2, Saranya of grade 5, Ananya Nair of grade 9, and Tarun of grade 9 are the winners of the 14 Under 14 Season 4 conducted by JJI Group Hyderabad Cluster. during the International Student-led Conference held on the 16th of November as part of Chairman's Championship. Ananya Nair of grade 10th, Rohita K. and Dhruva Trivedi of grade 9 presented JHCS Kondapur and received the Best Abstract Award and Runners-Up Team Award, competing with the students from Dubai, Qatar, Kuala Lumpur, besides India. They made us all proud. Let's clap for them. In SOF, we had almost 100 students who participated, and if I read their names, it is going to take another an hour. So I'm just going to skip. It's just to let you all know, 100 students participated and were given good ranks but Niriti Mandla of grade 3 was awarded with zonal level gold medal of distinction and international bronze medal at SOF National Cyber Olympiad. The achievements of all these students are displayed at the Achievements Arena in the branch. The 5th edition of Smart Diamonds was released on the 16th of November this year, which is a compilation of short stories written by our students. We had a 100% result for grade 10th board exam with Sreshi Shamya 94% and Harshvardhan Oja 93% and Kadhyala Arunima 93 position. There was a cutthroat competition with 25 students above 90% and 50% and above 80% marks. Our CEO Dr. Chandrasekhar DP received the Visionary Education Leader Award from Education World on the 18th of October during a summit in Gurgaon. Let's applaud for him. All the 3 members of the Academic Council have been bestowed with the Swami Vivekanand National Award by Ek Upadarsh during a conference in Hyderabad in the month of June. The school feels extremely proud of these achievements of the JHINs and congratulates all the stakeholders for the efforts put in to keep the name and glory of JHCS Kondapur high. Kudos to all. I would also like to share from this platform that JHCS Kondapur has also received the K-12 WOW Award for imparting quality education and life skills. JHCS Kondapur has received Excellence in Life Skills and Activity-Based Learning Award by LDROC during a K-12 summit recently. JHCS Kondapur has been awarded for the contribution made in the sustainable development by Ghosh Sharpner. JHCS Kondapur has been bagged with the 8th position in the city of Hyderabad and the state of Telangana by Education World for the 7th consecutive year. The school has also been recognized and awarded by the CIA for the outstanding contribution in Project Haram for the 8th consecutive years in a row. Besides these external activities and competitions, we have a lot of internal events and the winners are honored during the morning assembly. With a team of highly qualified, experienced, dedicated, diligent, and caring faculty members, supported by a strong management with a never-ending support, the JHINs will turn out to be responsible citizens of this planet. I am sure of it. Waves are inspiring, not because they rise and fall, but for the fact that they never forget to rise once they fall. Today's Sports Day, SPIRITO di GARA, the spirit of competition will take you to such moments of rise and fall. Sportsmanship is all about discipline, hard work, collaboration, and cooperation. A lot of coordination, collaboration, communication, creativity, and critical thinking has been put in to put up this show. I'm sure you would enjoy the evening and encourage the students and staff for their hard work. Events of this magnitude cannot happen in a closed room. I thank all the parents who supported and cooperated in letting their kids be a part of such an event where there was sunshine, dust, and dirt. Still, the zeal to perform existed. During this entire process, I realized how true these 4 lines are. Hade शहर से निकली तो गांव-गांव चली. हदे शहर से निकली तो गांव-गांव चली, कुछ यादें मेरे संग पाँव-पाँव चली. सफ़र जो धूप का किया तो ये तजुर्बा हुआ, वो ज़िंदगी ही क्या जो छाँव-छाँव चली. Welcoming you all once again, ladies and gentlemen, and wishing you all a wonderful, astounding evening and a great new year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your gracious address and the detailed report. Let's have a big round of applause for Dr. Mona Mehdi, Principal, JHCS Kondapur, and Secretary Academic Council, JHCS. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over as we delve deep into the activities, the main activities of today. Our little performers are all set. They're all ready. And first, we're going to have the Galaxia parade by the pre-nursery and nursery students of Jain Toddlers. Get ready to cheer for our little tiny tots as they come to win your hearts with their every move. known for different sports. Here, these little ones are going to take us on a tour of the world through sports. First, you can see the gymnasts from Russia. Russia is known for gymnastics, as we all know. They're followed by the little athletes who are dressed up in the costumes of tennis, representing UK, the land of Wimbledon. And we have the little kids in blue, representing the men and women in blue, India's cricket team. Brazil is known for football. We have the tiny little ones representing Brazil. Then we have the Formula One racers representing Russia. Let's cheer them on. What a beautiful parade of sports. Then we have these tiny little karate kids representing Japan. We also have the basketball team from the US. Let us cheer for them. Little pom-poms in hand, smile on their faces. They're here to bring us joy and spread the colors of happiness. And together, they will make a formation. They're making a formation of JGI, the JGI logo. What a beautiful presentation by the tiny little ones. It shows their coordination and the practice and hard work that they have put into it. Let us cheer them on. Absolutely amazing. We have children from Jain Toddlers Kondapur, from Jain Toddlers Nizampet, and Jain Toddlers Banjara Hills. Let us clap and cheer. There can never be a dull moment when children are around. We have just started. Now I'll hand it over to Kukshetra, my co-host, for the next event.
Next up, we have the Rise Up High Early Years Drill Display. The students of EY1 from Team Toddlers Kondapur are ready to dazzle us with a spirited performance to the tune of Rise Up High. Such a colorful mix of innocence, energy, and wonder. It's bound to fill our hearts with joy and lift our spirits. With their adorable antics, they're sure to put a smile on our faces. While they take their positions, let's shower them with warm applause and encouragement. These young performers may be small in size, but their determination and energy are mighty. It's not just a performance, it's a celebration of their enthusiasm and spirit.
rise up, rise up, rise up. For my mind and my brain. Cause I try to fly so high. Direction sky. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. My dream is to fly over the rainbow. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high.
What a heartwarming performance. Let's give another big round of applause to the EY1 students. Their energy, smiles, and adorable moves made rise up high, come alive in the most heartwarming way. Coming up next is the Cinderella race by the students of grade 1. In this race, Cinderella has lost her shoe, and now the prince must find it and return it to her so they can race together on their way to glory. The 5 competing pairs are Uradi Kartikaya and Arohi, Advik and Pasu, Dheeraj and Abhignya, Danush and Nakshatra, Vihan and Jashvika. With the blessings of the fairy godmother, let's cheer them on. May the best pair win. And there they go. What a sight! It's like we are watching a real-life race straight out of a storybook. The princesses slip on their shoes and dash off with the princess racing towards the finish line with smiles and speed. It's a fairy tale magic in motion. And like every other fairy tale, this one too has a happy ending. Let's give them a big round of applause for their incredible effort and spirit. Each pair gave it their all, making this a race to remember.
How adorable. Thank you so much. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the participants. You're all winners today. Next, we have the 100-meter run by the girls of grade 8 to 10. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams, because often we lose what we might win only because we doubt the power within. It's a fierce battle amongst the houses as the 4 houses battle it out. Abhay House currently stands at 31 points, Ashoka at 19, Anant at 26 and Aditya at 18. The girls, as they race, the result of this race will give them valuable points. The winner gets 4 points, followed by the second place, which gets 3 points. The third position gets 2 points and fourth position gets 1 point. Here they come, the girls in the 100-meter race. There they go, Sakshi from Abhay House, Sarayu from Anand House, Geetika from Ashok House, Aisha from Aditya House, giving it their best shot on a day that truly matters. Let's see who is the fastest, and we have a clear winner. Aditya House takes it. Congratulations, girls. Let's have a huge round of applause for them.
From the fierce competition among the girls, we now get to witness something truly creative and refreshing. A drill display by the EY2 students from Toddlers Kondapur. Get ready for a show filled with energy and colorful ribbons that will add a burst of brightness to your day. And look at them, so full of excitement color. I hope you're all as energized as our participants. Let's give them a huge round of applause. The excitement in the air is contagious. The determination in their eyes and the speed of their little feet are bringing this magical moment to life.
Got the house with my swagger, hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my theory, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the neck, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' this platinum Patron every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down, down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down, down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Get dirty, I'm like the spot on my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, the fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get paid, it's maximum wage. That body belong on a poster. I'm in the days, that bottom is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a gun on a holster. Tell me whatever, and I'll be your chauffeur. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll. But I'm king of the club. And I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, touching these bottles, watching they go.
What a beautiful and heartwarming show by these little ones. Can't help but smile, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for their amazing effort and the joy they brought to the stage.
Thank you, children. It was absolutely enjoyable and we loved every bit of it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to a thrilling point of the program. We are ready with the first prize distribution ceremony of the day. We'll honor and celebrate the exceptional talent that we have witnessed today, and I request our honorable chief guest, Mr. Raj Thota, to kindly grace the stage and do the honors, please. I'd request our principal ma'am to join him. We have the results for the Cinderella race. First, the first position has gone to Dheeraj and Avigya. Let's cheer for them. Let us have a huge round of applause for them. The second position let's keep cheering. Let those claps not stop. The children have worked really hard to give us so much joy today. Second position has gone to Uradi Kartikeya and Arohi from grade 1. And the third position has gone to Advik Krishna and Pasu. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's give it up for all of them. Well done, everybody. Of the 100-meter run, girls 100-meter run. The first position has gone to Aisha from Aditya House. Congratulations. The second position has gone to Geetika from Ashoka House. And the third position has gone to Sarayu from Anant House. Let us cheer them on. It is great to see everyone blooming in the spirit of sports today. It is an absolute honor to introduce to you all our chief guest, Mr. Raj Tota. He is a strong believer of fail fast to succeed sooner and is the founder of IDM, a unique playground for early stage startups to try and test out their ideas based on design thinking. He currently works as a mentor and trainer for various startups ecosystems like Stanford Seed, T-Hub, and premium institutions like ISB, IIMK, Masters Union, etc. He has consulted or trained many Fortune 500 client leaders across the globe. He is trained and certified in design thinking from Darden School of Design, West Virginia. He has traveled and worked in more than 20 countries. He is a passionate biker, explorer, traveler, and visual storyteller. He currently resides in Hyderabad with his family. I'd like to thank you, sir, for taking your time to be with us today as our chief guest. And now, we humbly request you to address the audience. Let's hear it for Mr. Raj Tota, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for such a wonderful intro for me. I'm very honored to be here. Firstly, thanks to all the dignitaries on the dais, and thank you to the entire Jain group of institutions, Jain Heritage, and all the faculty, parents, students who have brought amazing energy to this sports day today. My story begins something like this. If I had to flash back to 2002, I was doing good. I was riding a bike, and one fine day I had to go and attend a doctor's diagnostics, and they told me that you cannot ride anymore. You have to rest. And I thought I was just joking because my test came out all good, but something was unknown. And I was walking, I used to get dizzy spells. So some of these things happened, and I was very sad. I had to take a break. And then during those times, if you remember, there used to be an advertisement on TV, Yamaha Enticer, so two-wheeler. I was very fascinated with traveling, biking, and that caught my attention, and I was also feeling a bit painful because I couldn't bite or ride that. Finally, I had to muster my courage and said, enough of this. It's already been a couple of months. Then I thought I will take it upon myself. Slowly, I had to build my strength back again. And one fine day, I actually purchased the Yamaha Enticer and then took rides. Now, all this like 22 years back, okay, why am I telling you this? Because that's where the actual journey began of my life in terms of resilience. Today, recently, I was fortunate to do a 12,000 kilometer road trip across India. On my bike, I just was riding a while back, and thank you for giving me that red carpet welcome. I felt really great. And this is one of the amazing roads I would love to ride. So I rode all the way from Hyderabad to Arunachal Pradesh. The first sunrise that happens is in the Dong village. It's called Kaho, a place called Kaho, the easternmost point of India. I reached there, I completed 5 states of Northeast, and then from there, I rode again towards the westernmost point of India. It's called Kutch. Most of you heard about it. And there's a place called Guhar Moti, the westernmost point of India. And then from there, I rode back again to Hyderabad. It's totally a 11,700 plus kilometers, a ride, of a lifetime ride. So why this thing holds great for me? Because from where I have come, 2002, to where I am today, it's quite an achievement, and I'm very proud of that. In fact, I rode across 14 different states. And this is, while one of you said it is a sport, yes it is, motorcycling is a big sport, and worldwide many adventurers do. There is a lady called Nora Itchy Boots. If you look at in YouTube, she has done some 60,000 kilometers and 60 plus countries she is riding all alone. So that's the kind of adventure this sport is. This sport calls for a lot of things from us, like what you have all done today, amazing performance. This doesn't come just like that, right? You are not preparing just yesterday. You have been preparing for quite long. And some of the sports, if you have been representing for Olympics, right, it takes a lifetime of practice, okay? So in this journey, what I have learned is if you have to move from point A to point B, what are those things that you require? One, you need to really know what that point B is, what your goal, what your vision is, right? And then you need to know where you are. Unless you know where you are, you'll not be able to assess your strengths, your resources, capabilities, and what you require for you to put together and achieve that dream. And then you cannot do a big journey just like that. You have to break those journeys into 100-meter sprints or 100 kilometers rides or whatever it makes manageable, right? For me, I was riding around 400, 500, sometimes 600 kilometers per day to achieve that goal, right? So you have to plan. Planning. Your principal already told that if you fail to plan, right, you are really failing at it. You cannot fail at planning, because planning, while it is very important, it leads you to prepare, not only in terms of infrastructure, resources, but mentally. Every race is won twice. One in your mind first, then on the ground or in reality, right? For me too, this was one of those opportunities for me to practice that kind of winning. So, planning, and then passion. If you do not carry that passion with you, within you, any amount of planning or practice won't get you there, right? So that passion is very, very important for you to put together. And once you have the passion to know where you want to go, next comes the process, a system. For example, I was riding every day. I had to go find a hotel on the highways, park in a right spot all this looks very trivial, but very, very important, because next day you have to have your bike. You don't want your bike to be stolen or some of your stuff to be stolen, right? You need to keep it safe, and you need to get into the right hotel, and then unpack, pack, okay? Get a good sleep, or else your next ride will be crazy, right? And then you go on. So it is a process, and this process won't be invented on a day one or the night before, right? You need to have already got that system in place. So for you to go from point A to point B, it is not only planning, process, but also passion, right? And next comes people. If you do not have the right set of people either with you or behind you, you will not be able to achieve your dreams. And today I'm very thankful for my family who have supported me for this big trip. This is a 39-day trip, 39 days out on the road, okay? I have ridden on the roads of Nagaland, so called Montown to Mokokchung. It's a brutal, no road actually. And it's not only road, it is a lot of slush. It's a knee-depth slush. And for just 30 kilometers, I had to ride 4+ hours, dragging my bike and myself, slipping sometimes. And it was also on the edge of the Ghat road. Okay, this was like, I was always thinking, why the hell did I take it up? So I was reflecting. But sometimes you need to draw up your own courage from your reserves. Okay, this looks pretty normal. Okay, he has got a bike, he has got a gear, and he is riding, but that's not the story. You need to draw out all your inner strength and resources for you to stand and go through that kind of difficult terrains. For example, Sela Pass in Arunachal is such a beautiful, wonderful, breathtaking place. But when we went there, me and my friend, suddenly the weather turned not great, bad actually. It was foggy, it was raining, and we could hardly see 10-15 meters. We were wearing full gear, rain gear, on the way, helmet, and it was lashing, the rain was lashing. And since we could not even see, we don't know what kind of edges we were traveling on the Ghat road. It's one of the most dangerous places. But still, happy we made it in one piece and came back and lived to tell this story. So that's one. And two, amazing roads in Dholavira, Gujarat. If you have a chance, you must visit. I was able to see the sun and the moon at one place across a beautiful span of white salt, the salt pan. And I cannot justify with the words, you have to see it, okay? That's the kind of amazing beauty. But if I have not ventured, if I have listened to my doctor, I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't have seen that. And today I wouldn't have had the opportunity to come here too. I wouldn't have the opportunity to tell the story. Thanks to Chandrasekhar for knowing the story and inviting me here, okay? And then another P is the prayer. While you have all these things, of course today ChatGPT is also there, but more than that, you need to have a kind of a prayer, okay? You need to connect with your higher self, higher source. Whoever is that? You need to be showing that kind of a gratitude so that you can show that right journey you like. Could be sports, could be academics, could be anything else. Your passion. You must have a plan. You must have a process. You must have a purpose. You must have your right people with you. And your prayer is going to move your wheels, move your feet towards your destination. That's the story. And finally, you can add one more P called Pushpa. Okay? So you can have that fire in your belly. So all the best, and I hope to meet some of you on the road or on the bikes or on your passion projects in the next journeys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your inspiring story. It was truly wonderful. We'd request our CEO, sir, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, and respected Principal, Dr. Mona Mehdi ma'am, to present a memento to our honorable chief guest as a mark of our appreciation for graciously accepting the invite to attend our 16th annual sports day as chief guest. Please put your hands together for our chief guest, Honorable Mr. Raj Tota. you, sir. Students from Jane Toddlers. Now the main school students will come up for the colorful display.
First up, we have the fan drill. The girls are all set to dazzle us with their twirls and swirls. Their vibrant fans fluttering like butterflies. Watch closely. They're not just dancing. They are painting a masterpiece of rhythm and grace. Let's hear it for them. Ribbon spinning, vibrant colors weaving, and samba beats that'll get your feet tapping. Brazil is in the house.
Te amo, Brasil!
wave of energy to the stage. Let's give them a huge round of applause for their fantastic effort. Absolutely adorable and unforgettable. As we continue with the events, we are in for some fun today with a bunch of exciting and intriguing races lined up. Oh, there's a breaking news. News just got out that a herd of elephants has escaped the zoo. Oh, do not be alarmed though. They are completely harmless and they are here for some fun. The elephants are ready to race, and these little ones are about to show us just how wild and exciting an elephant race can be. The participating contenders are Priyansh, Riyansh Panda, Mihran, Aditi, Stuti, and Shrita. From grade 2. And there they go, racing with all their might and a whole lot of heart. Watch as they dash towards the finish line just like real elephants on the move. They are trumpeting their way to glory, full of excitement and enthusiasm. Even if the elephants has taken a tumble, they are up again and ready to race again, more determined than ever. Well done, everyone. What an incredible race that was. You could feel the energy in the air. Let's give a huge round of applause for these young participants who brought so much fun and spirit to the race. Up next is the flower picking race inspired by the breathtaking valleys of Kashmir, where vibrant flowers create a scene of natural beauty. In this unique race, one partner will be blindfolded while the other guides them through the course, helping just as one would carefully pick flowers from a field, ensuring none are missed while working in harmony. We have 5 pairs competing today. Rishit and Jeeva, Yuvan Lakam and Trishika Tripathi, Aryaman and Trishika, Prithvi and Divyanshi, and Karan and Mahivarnika. And there they go, with the blindfolded partner, trusting their teammates' guidance. Every step is full of concentration and teamwork. The flowers are waiting to be picked, and it's all about that perfect coordination to the race. And they raise up again and race to the finish line.
How wonderful! Beyond winning and losing, in between a win and a loss, stories are made, life is lived, and memories are cherished. What a wonderful show! Please cheer them on. It's a true spirit of partnership on display here.
Just as these flowers grow with care, the race is not just about speed, but about trust, teamwork, and communication. And there they are racing to the finish line in style. This was truly a floral tribute to the power of partnership. Let's give a huge round of applause to all the participants for showing us the true meaning of cooperation and teamwork. And we have reached another exciting milestone of today's program. We are delighted to honor the next group of winners through the second prize distribution ceremony of the day. I request Ms. Saviola Lobo, respected Director of Toddlers Cambridge Early Years Center, Banjara Hills, to kindly grace the stage and do the honors. I would also request our Principal Dr. Mona Mehdi, ma'am, to join on the stage. First up, we have the results for the elephant race. The first position goes to Riyansh Panda. And the second position goes to Priyansh. And the third position goes to Aditi. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's cheer for them. Next up, we also have the results for the flower picking race. The first position goes to Yuvan Lakam and Trishika Tripathi. And the second position goes to Aryaman and Trishika. And the third position goes to Prithvi and true sportsmanship is all about. It already feels like a carnival, doesn't it? And what's a carnival without the clowns? Get ready, because here come the clowns. In this fun and wacky race, they will run backwards, and if they fall, they'll simply laugh it off. Because after all, what's a clown without a good laugh? Be a clown, be a clown. All the world loves a clown. Act the fool, play the calf, and you'll always have the last laugh. Grade 4 students competing in this race are Abhiram, Vihan, Rumaisa, Avani, and Shrestha. And there they go, backwards of course. Let's see who will have the last laugh today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cheer for them. What a show of spirit, energy, and clownish charm. Let's give them all a big round of applause for not just racing, but entertaining us all the way to the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the clowns. Up next, we have the Sinkin race featuring the boys and girls of grade 5. These pairs have worked hard to be in perfect sync with each other to complete the task at hand. One partner will bring the clothes while the other will fold them neatly and tie them into a bundle. Once they've completed their task, they'll race to the finish line like there's no tomorrow. And there they go, partners working like a well-oiled machine. The racing partners from grade 5 are Arush and Sahasra, Achyuta and Siddharth, Vihan and Hamsika, Monish and Dhriti, Maithili and Tejas. One partner is carefully bringing the clothes piece by piece, while the other folds them with precision and speed. Look at that teamwork. Neat folds, steady hands, and determination in every move. Will they finish in time? The pressure's on. They are getting closer to tying that final bundle. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cheer for them as they make their way to the finish line. Who knew daily chores could be this exciting? Congratulations to everyone. Let's give them a big
And now, congratulations to all the winners. What a lovely day. So far, we have seen some amazing, intriguing races, and all the children have done their best to put up a great show. Now we have a gymnastics display by primary and secondary section students. Sports and fitness go hand in hand. We must learn the value of being physically fit. The message we want to spread through today's activities is the importance of taking care of our health through regular exercise that will help us enjoy our optimal health. Gymnastics is a great way to stay flexible and alert in body and in mind. It is an activity that we offer in our school and we encourage our students to take up. Here come the students with their skillful display of gymnastics. It's a type of sport that includes physical exercise, including balance, strength, flexibility, agility, coordination, and artistry of movements. Children are going to perform various acrobatic feats such as somersaults, backflips, handstands, and cartwheels. What a brilliant display. Let's put your hands together. display by the children. A truly delightful show by the students of the main school. Please put your hands together for JHCS Kondapur Gymnastics team. They'll now be followed by the little wonders of Jain Toddlers. The little gymnasts from Jain Toddlers will now come forward to put up their brilliant display of skill, strength, and graceful movement. Putting up a pyramid formation. Really stunning to see these little ones who have mastered the art of coordination and teamwork to put up such a display. Kudos to the trainers and teachers who have guided them. Let's give them a big round of applause. It's truly amazing to see these little ones perform this feat. Thank you, children. Let's take a bow. Truly deserved. Let's hear it once again for the little wonders. Well done, Team Toddlers.
We have reached another thrilling milestone. Let's get ready to appreciate and cheer for the next group of winners this evening. I would request the Honorable Joint Secretary, Academic Council and Center Manager of Jain Toddlers Kondapur Branch, Ms. Lalita Kosiraju, to kindly grace the stage and do the honors of distributing the prizes. I would also like to invite our beloved Principal Ma'am to join her on the stage. First, we have the results for the crown race. With Shrestha in the first position, Avani in the second position, and Vihan in the third position. Let's give a huge round of applause for all the winners.
Thank you, dear audience. You've been amazing so far. Can we have a big round of applause for yourself, for the wonderful, lovely audience we have got? Are you liking the show so far? Can I hear a loud yes? This side? Can't hear it? Louder, please. Still louder? Yes. This side, that side is winning as of now. Can we have a louder applause from this side, please? Now all together, left and right together. How amazing. See, it's not just about us sitting and seeing the proceedings or talking about it. It's about those children who are living every moment, who have worked so hard to present this show in front of us today. So it's all for them and for us too, because we get to take with us a wealth of memories. So the next race we have is unlike any other. So it has to do a certain sea animal. Any guesses? Which animal has 8 legs? Gokshitra?
Octopus?
Oh yes. Did you know, Gokshitra, octopus, they have 9 brains?
Oh, really?
Yes, that's true. So they must be the most intelligent creature on earth, right? So let us see. We have 4 teams ready to take part in the octopus race. And you'll of course see them running on not 1, not 2, not 3, but 8 legs all together. And we have all 4 groups that are ready. So let's see who gets this one. There they go. In Group A, we have Jayavardhan, Harshad, Rishabh, and Venkat. Group B, we have Hamraj, Maitreya, Sridhan, and Sai Pranav. Group C, we have Advait, Preetham, Virat, Shaurya. And Group D, we have Ram Narayan, Lalit, Ayush, and Nimit. As you all can tell, this isn't a race to be won just on the basis of speed. It requires real teamwork, real stamina, and determination to win this one. And the boys are working so hard. Let's cheer for them. Come on. And the first octopus makes it. The second and the third. Well done, everyone. What an amazing show. All of them are winners, if you ask me. But of course, we'll have a first, second, and third position. Congratulations, everyone. Let's have a huge round of applause again for all the contestants.
Next up, we have the hugely anticipated boys 200-meter race. This race is not just about speed. It's a battle for glory with points up for grabs that will bring each contender one step closer to the winning. The contenders from grade 10 are Supreet from Abhay House, Sahasrat from Anant House, Madhur from Ashoka House, and Abhijay from Aditya House.
The way the scoreboard stands now, remember we are simultaneously, we also have the Battle of the Houses raging. The way things stand now, Abhay House is at 32 points, Anand is at 30 points, Ashoka at 26, and Aditya at 23. Again, through this race, they could add some really valuable points to their respective houses. So So let's see who gets this one. The boys are all geared up and the race is about to begin.
And they're off. The athletes are giving it their all as they sprint down the track. We see Aditya House in the lead and Anand trying to overtake, and Ashoka and Abhay trying to catch up and close the gap. It's a close competition. We see all four of them on the same pace, but Anand is taking the lead, followed by Aditya, Abhay and Ashok. What a chilling finish to the race. The energy in the air is electric, and the athletes have truly given it their all. Congratulations to all the participants for such an exciting and closely contested race. Let's give them all a huge round of applause for their effort and spirit. Well done.
Congratulations, everyone. What a brilliant show. Sports can give us a taste of life. Sports is life itself. In life and in sports, balance is an important factor. Step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. So next, we have a fun race. We have 4 pairs of girls who are ready. Each pair will be balancing a ball between them, and their challenge is to reach the finishing line without dropping the ball. So let's see who takes this one. Off they go. Preeti and Amrita in the first team, Kyra and Shloka in the second team. In the third team, we have Sargam and Medha. And in the fourth team, we have Jeevana and Parnika. 8 girls balancing the ball, trying to reach the finishing line in style to be called the winner today of this race. Lovely coordinated effort by all the girls. So far, so good. And we have the first winner. Let's cheer for them. Put your hands together for all the girls. Such a lovely display of partnership and coordination. The ecstasy of winning, the agony of a loss, and everything in between. There are lessons to be learned at every step. And today, let's not forget, we are here to celebrate the spirit of competition. And that's what our brilliant young little athletes have been displaying so far. And we are ready for the next display, which is going to be about yoga.
The competition has surely heated up. Let's take a breather. Our students have worked hard to bring you the yoga presentation. Yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word yoj, meaning union of individual consciousness with the universal consciousness. Yoga is an ancient practice that should be started early in life to gain lifelong benefits. Students from different classes will demonstrate various yoga poses or asanas along with some creative formations.
Ms. Jyoti Arora would be giving a running commentary and also describe the benefits of each of the asanas being performed by the students along with the chanting of mantra.
Vrikshasana. It can improve physical and emotional balance, good memory and concentration. Ushtara Asana, camel pose, helps in align the spine and shoulders, helps in neck pain. Dandi Yamana Brahmasana. यह आसन पीठ के निचले भाग की मांसपेशियों और हड्डियों को मजबूत बनाता है. पर्वतासना, mountain pose. It cultivates prana, which helps you to maintain your balance. Om Mitraye Namaha. Ravaye Namaha. Om Suryaye Namaha. Om Bhanave Namaha. Om Khagaye Namaha. Savitri Namaha. Om Arkaye Namaha. Om Bhaskaraye Namaha. The most important thing in life is balance. Balance is not something you find, it is something you create. Tadasana. It can strengthen your thighs, knees, and ankles. The flower of life symbolizes all creation and the cycle of creation as well as unity. The lotus flower is associated with Ajna Chakra, which is linked to intuition and wisdom. Trikonasana. It can improve digestion and reduce bloating, and it helps in reducing extra fat of the body. Akarna Dhanurasana, archer pose. This asana increases concentration and focus. It improves the posture, especially around the neck. Parvatasana, sitting pose. श्वासों की क्रिया को स्वस्थ बनाता है. It gives strength to the shoulders. Earth Pavan Muktasana. It helps in reducing belly and thigh fat. It helps in reducing gastric and acidic problems. Butterfly pose, Titli Asan. It increases blood circulation in the lower abdomen. It promotes calm and encourages inner awareness. चक्रासना। यह आसन शरीर में स्फूर्ति, शक्ति एवं तेज की वृद्धि करता है। यह आसन रक्तचाप, कोलेस्ट्रॉल और सूजन को कम करता है। Yoga is an ancient Indian practice that combines physical posture, breathing exercises and meditation to improve overall health and well-being. These asanas can help in reducing stress levels and encourage a sense of calm. सुबह हो या शाम रोज कीजिए योग, निकट न आएगा आपके कोई रोग।
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, children. It was such a soothing and serene display. I'm sure all of us enjoyed it a lot. So we have had so many competitions and fun events so far. And right now, we take a little break. And I'd request our Honorable Joint Secretary, Academic Council, Ms. Lalita Kosaraju ma'am, to kindly address the audience.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dear parents, the dignitaries on the stage, and my dear students and staff. Spirito di GARA, the spirit of competition. I think it's going so well. First, let us give them a big round of applause to all these students, starting from our 2-year-old toddlers till the grade 10s. Imagine what kind of practice they would have had to put up such kind of a show. So the journey started a month ago when we were thinking of the name, the theme for the sports day, and also planning for it in the academic council when the president, the secretary, and myself sat down and we had planned it out as to what is the theme going to be. The entire journey, I should say, is lot of hard work by the teachers and by the students, and of course, with the cooperation of all of you parents. So, this particular event, we all know that is Jain Heritage and Jain Toddlers, Kundapur, Nizampet, and Banjara Hills put together. All of them are putting up this wonderful show. Yes, in toddlers we do not have the groups and the different teams and the colors and all this. But yes, in toddlers also we had that spirit that yes, my class should be the best or my event should be the best. That was what the teachers felt when they were preparing them for these small little events. Yes, we had those toddlers from pre-nursery and nursery, just 2 to 3 years or 3 to 4 years, who came up in those different kinds of costumes. All of you would have noticed that. Each one representing a group, representing a country, and also the sport for which they are famous for. So they have come here to represent the entire world, the global scene. And also they have brought in the JGI formation, which shows that JGI is global. And from there we had moved on with the formation, and after that we had the EY1s, the toddlers, who put up a fantastic drill display using their fans as props. The kind of hard work that goes into putting up this kind of a show, especially for the young ones, it is amazing because the teachers are on their toes continuously if the children have to do this, and the teachers deserve a big round of applause, right from the toddlers till every staff member who is here, whether they are doing the scoreboard or whether they are running up to get the winners or whether they are ensuring the next event is there in place. What a wonderful show it was of all those different kinds of drill displays, the Lyceums, the ribbon drills, and also the yoga. I mean, we always think that yoga is for elders, for adults. But the way they have put up that yoga show with the amazing commentary by, I think it was Jyoti Arora. So it was so amazing to see them do this. Thank you, teachers, and thank you, children, for bringing in these kind of events into the sports day. And also the gymnastics. I think they deserve a big round of applause, the entire gymnastic team with the coach. And also, yes, and also the little ones putting up pyramids. So that also, imagine they're so young, they're just 4 years, and their little bodies are even supporting the bodies of the other children. So I think it was amazing to watch them do that pyramids. And again, I should say a lot of efforts from the coaches, from the teachers, and I think the children, of course, were the stars here. I think the races were something which deserve a big round of applause, the creativity that went behind those races. Whether it was the octopus race or whether it was the elephant race, they were so good. And I think the thought behind whoever has thought of these races, I'm sure it is the entire team of Jain Heritage Kundapur under the leadership of Dr. Mona. So they were amazing and a treat to watch. The Kashmiri race, and I think the ball, balancing the ball which happened just now, it was more like a dance than like a race, I should say. So as we look forward for the next events that are coming up, I would like to thank and extend my gratitude to each one of you, to all of you parents out there who have come here, been on time, brought the children on time, and you have followed the rules, whatever the school has set up. We are grateful for that, and also for all the cooperation, whether it was bearing with us when we brought the children for the run-throughs here. We have been here, I think it was on Friday that we came here for a run-through. And even before that, we were taking them to the other ground for the practices. So for all the cooperations that you have extended, we are really thankful for that. Also, I would like to extend my gratitude to the entire team of Jain Heritage Kundapur under the leadership of Dr. Mona, the entire team of Jain Toddlers Kundapur, the entire team under the coordination, under the guidance of coordinator Sirisha, and the entire team of Jain Toddlers Nizampet under the guidance of Miss Anusha, and also the entire team of Banjara Hills under the leadership of Miss Alka. I think the entire staff members deserve a big round of applause because we know it's not like annual day. This is not the same like annual day. When it is sports day, all of us, including us, Mona ma'am and myself, were also on the stage running around on the field, and for the practices and for the run-throughs. So we are all, I think, definitely a better version of ourselves after this sports day. Also, I would like to thank our director, Saviola, here, who's come here and who's graced the occasion, and she was also the spirit behind the entire team of Toddlers Nizampet and Toddlers Banjara Hills. I would like to thank CEO sir for giving us or suggesting this particular theme and the name for the event. Thank you so much, sir. And also, I extend my gratitude to all the dignitaries who have come here and who are sparing their time. And as we look forward for the rest of the events, I think you need to be patient, parents. We have the best to come. The final fusion dance is something you're going to be amazed with, and please have patience till the end of the program, because the end of a program in a sports day is something very, very special, when the flag comes down and when we are closing the entire ceremony. That's a very emotional time, and please have patience and please wait till the end of the program. That is my request to all of you, and thank you so much.
Thank you for your kind words, ma'am. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. And now we have yet another prize distribution ceremony. Over to Gokshetra.
I would like to invite the versatile and dynamic CEO of JGI Schools, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, to kindly grace the stage. I also request our principal to join him in presenting the prizes to the winners. First up, we have the results for the octopus race. First position goes to Advait, Preetham, Virat and Shaurya. Ladies and gentlemen, keep cheering for the winners. Tripathi and Venkat. Ladies and gentlemen, keep the applause going. third position goes to Medha and Sargam. Let's give a huge round of applause to all our champions. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for presenting the prizes.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, sir, CEO JGI Schools and President of the Academic Council, is renowned for his myriad accomplishments in the fields of education, entrepreneurship, and public speaking. He is an avid sports enthusiast as well, and he has the distinction of leading the largest contingent of school students ever to successfully reach the Everest Base Camp. And we are truly honored to have our guest of honor today, Mr. Vikrant, with us. Mr. Vikrant Varshne is here, and we are truly delighted to be able to welcome him. Let's give a huge round of applause to Mr. Vikrant Varshne. Let us welcome Mr. Vikrant Varshne, our guest of honor today, with a big round of applause. And Sargam will present a plant to Mr. Varshne to formally welcome him. We are truly grateful, sir, for gracing the occasion. Let's have a warm round of applause for our guest of honor today. I request respected CEO, sir, to please address the gathering now.
Thank you.
Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Thank you.
Honorable guest of honor for this 16th annual Sports Day celebrations of JGI Schools, Mr. Vikrant, Principal and Secretary of JGI Schools, Dr. Mona Mehdi, Joint Secretary of the Academic Council, JGI Schools, Mrs. Lalita, Director of the Toddlers Early Years Center, Ms. Saviola, Center Heads and Coordinators of Banjara Hills, Nizampet, as well as Kondapur, Alka ma'am, Anusha madam and Sirisha ma'am, all the parents, family members of JGI, staff, and dear children. It is indeed a great pleasure to see all of you perform with so much of perfection at the Spirito di Gara, the annual Sports Day gathering of the JGI schools. And I must say that so far, whatever we have witnessed is nothing short of spectacular, and I want to applaud your effort this gathering and this occasion. To me, whenever I come and be a part of such programs and celebrations, I cannot help but share a few stories with all of you. And let me start by one story which symbolizes the effort and also the vision of all our teachers and all our leaders. This story is dedicated to them, and in turn, through them, it is dedicated to our budding leaders, our students. It so happened that there was a Gurukulam, and in the Gurukulam, different children came to learn values, culture, knowledge, and become good individuals. And parents like you and me were eager to send their children to that Gurukulam. Finally, the king of that particular kingdom also decides that he will be wanting to send his son to the same place. So he sends his son to that particular Gurukulam, and he takes special permission from the Guru, the head of that Gurukulam, that to give him extra attention. Like all of us, we want our children to get that extra attention from the heads. The king also requested the Guru that take care of my son with a special care, with that extra attention. Fast forward, we come to the graduation day, where all the students are out, passing out with flying colors. Everybody got their due attention. Everybody are eager to get their final certificate, and they are going out. They left, and the king's son also gets back to the kingdom. Now the king wants to test his son and his knowledge. So he calls him in front of the gathering, and he asks his son, now that you are graduated, why don't you go and why don't you get the biggest fruit you can manage from the forest and bring it into this particular gathering today? So the boy runs out and he manages to get a watermelon. He brings it back to the particular gathering and he offers it to his father, the king, and says, this is the biggest fruit I could gather. He says, fine, remove your sword and cut it into 2 halves. So he cuts it immediately and makes it into 2 halves. And then he asks, what do you see? So the son replies, well, I see 2 pieces of watermelon, and in these 2 pieces, I see small little seeds of watermelon here. He says, okay, pick out that particular seed and cut that seed into 2 equal halves. He takes that seed, he cuts it again, and now the king asks, what do you see? So the boy says, now I see 2 pieces of the same seed, watermelon seed, and I can hold it in my fingers. He says, can you take one of them and then cut it further into 2 equal halves? The boy says, yes, for this I don't need a sword, I will use my finger. So he picks up the broken piece of the one seed and he further breaks it into 2 pieces, and then these are now almost minuscule seeds, and he says, well, this is this part of the seed I am holding. Now the king asks, well, what do you see in that seed or in that piece? The boy, without even blinking an eyelid, says, I don't see anything, it is nothing. He says, is it? All right then. And then he presents an empty pot, a big pot filled with soil, and then he says, place that piece there and go back, come back to me after a month. After a month, the boy is invited back to the particular gathering, and there he walks out of his throne with the boy hand in hand to the pot, and then looks at the seed which was planted in that pot, and then points to that seedling which has come out from that particular pot and that piece of seed. And then he says, 1 month ago, when you did the breaking the watermelon exercise in front of all of us, you said you see nothing in that piece, and today from that nothing you see a sapling or a seedling coming out. What did you learn from this? So the boy says, we should not judge too quickly. The king was happy that the boy learnt his lesson, and then he says, well, your education is not complete, you might have graduated, but you still have to learn a lot, go back to the Gurukulam. Fine. The story ends there, and the boy goes back and he asks the Guru what he missed, and that's another story for another day. But why am I trying to tell you that story today? And I said that this story is dedicated to all my teachers and from there to my students is, you don't believe, a month ago, when they started the preparation for the annual sports meet. In fact, not just here, they started the preparation for the annual sports meet across all the JGA schools in Nagpur, in Aurangabad, as well as in Shamirpet, which some of them have finished, some are happening, and some will happen in the next 2 weeks. They did not see this program in their eyes. They did not see the potential of every child. But somehow, they did not call that they see nothing. They believed in the potential of every child. Let us take this program as an example and extend it to the whole schooling system and the academic year. Every child is unique, and we celebrate that at JGI. None of our teachers and none of our family members of JGI teaching fraternity can ever make a judgment so early that they see nothing in the child, because their potential is not seen. Just like that seed where you don't know what is in it, but then if you give it the right nourishment, if you give it the right time, and if you are patient and give them that kind of support system, the sapling or the seedling will sprout out. Similarly, your children will make you proud and surprise the whole society with their hidden potential. And I think that is the reason I want to narrate this story and dedicate this story to all my teachers and the principals and leaders, because they are the people who can see when nothing is really seen. Everybody expects miracles. Everybody wants their children to be the best. There is no wrong in it. There is nothing shy to be about. But the point is, you need to also have patience. You need to also give the right nourishment, encouragement, and most importantly, you need to be present. If you are present, things will take its turn, and then they will surprise. Now, moving forward to today's program, when they came to the whole idea of creating an annual sports day, I remembered one of the words which Rajesh Chauhan, long back in my Bilaspur school in 2005, when he was the chief guest, and for such an occasion like an annual sports day, Rajesh Chauhan is from Madhya Pradesh. He came to Chhattisgarh, to Bilaspur, and he attended the annual sports meet at the Jain International School, Bilaspur, in 2005. He made a very interesting comment from the main stage. He said, I am not here to talk to the children. I am here to talk to you adults. When was the last time you played a sport? When was the last time you put on your shorts or your t-shirts or jerseys or sports shoe and got yourself dirty and sweaty on the ground? And he says, if you have to remember, then you are not heading in the right direction. Because he says, sport is not for going to Olympics. Sport is not for winning the IPL title. Sport is not for those gold medals or the bronze medals. He says sport is for the spirit of competition. We are all playing a competitive game in our life. Vikrant ji is here. Very little I know of him, but whatever little I know of him, I know that he has very thoughtfully named his company as Succeed. He is a venture capitalist, he is a mentor to startups, he is also able to identify people and their potential. But the one thing which he will agree with me today from this stage is, we are all living a life of competition. Yes, on any given day there will be only one winner. But the spirit of competition wins every single day. It is that spirit which brings you and makes the difference between those who played and those who participated. I have a very dear friend, Brigadier IPS Sethi. He is going to be one of the chief guests for our annual sports day at the Shamirpet school next week. He keeps saying, there are two types of players. One, those who play to play, and two, those who play to win. Now, you may say that, no, we are all playing to win. No. The attitude with which you want to play or you are playing makes all the difference. I don't know whether you all watched one of the race which just happened. 3 times the boy with the blindfold fell down. On this very track, he fell down thrice. But the best part, what I was interested in, and I'm happy to say that in front of you, is in spite of falling 3 times, he completed the race by crossing the finishing line. That is the spirit of competition. That is the play to win. But at the same time, on this very track, I saw the ball balancing race where the fourth team gave up even before reaching the finishing line. Hardly 5 steps. Hardly 5 steps. They saw the first, they saw the second, they saw the third, and they stopped. That is playing to play. So ladies and gentlemen and my dear friends, life is a competitive game, and when I remember the words of Rajesh G. Chauhan, it is for us to demonstrate, because today's children are very smart. Today's youth are very smart. They are not here to listen to speeches. In fact, I can bet my life on this that none of the children are listening to my words. All of you are eager to listen to me, or maybe you are listening because you don't have a choice, but they are not even listening to me, and I'm happy about it. Because they are not the type of people who listen, but they are the type of people who emulate and who imitate and who follow by looking at you and what examples you set. If you are able to set the right example through your actions, you can be 101% assured that they are going to be in the right track. But if you preach them, if you just give them listening audio books, podcasts, nothing is going to change in their life. So ladies and gentlemen, as the saying in English goes, actions really speak louder than words. So as parents, as teachers, as adults, the only thing we have in our control is to be the right example and to set the right example. If we are able to do that, I think our duty and our responsibility is done. In fact, one of our schools, the Toddlers Cambridge Early Years Center, is propagating and promoting one unique and very important initiative called No More Screen Time. Jain Kondapur already did the project of Disconnect to Reconnect in the beginning of this academic year, I think somewhere around October, September. But I always tell them, yes, you may have the best of the best logo which says no more screen time. You may have the best of the best creatives and the best of the best campaign. In fact, they even went to the British Deputy High Commissioner, Gareth, to inaugurate that campaign, and they are doing a Christmas carnival on the 23rd of December at the road number 9 St. Alphonsus Church grounds to celebrate this social initiative, to bring over 500-900 people to tell them this social cause message that no more screen time. In fact, you also please come and join. May not be for the screen time, but there is food, there is games, there is carnival, and there is lot of entertainment for you. But again, I keep telling them, it is one thing to put a poster, but it is another thing to follow it in spirit. No more screen time cannot be for the sake of preaching. No more screen time has to be in its spirit. Are we taking time off the gadget and spending that quality time at our homes, in our classrooms, with our children in the bus? If every teacher is waiting to get into the bus and busy with her WhatsApp, what is the child going to take back? If every parent is busy with the phone, and now the sad part is screens have become substitute to parenting. I have seen my friends, I have seen many people, I'm sure you also agree with me, you have your friends, when you go to a dinner, when you go to a party, when you go to a friend's place, the first thing is remove a phone and give it to your child so that the child is busy and you are happy to socialize. Some of my friends have their old iPhones. I say, why are you keeping your old iPhones or Samsung phones? They say, no, it will help us for our parenting. Why? I have my phone, I can't give my phone to my boy or girl, but that old phone without the SIM card or maybe with the Geo SIM with extra data can help my son or my daughter to enjoy their time, and I am busy with my life. Sorry. Example is the only way. Example is the only way. How many of you remember your childhood when you were playing carom or maybe Indian games with your parents or your grandparents in your house? And now, let me become Rajesh Chauhan and I'll ask you, when was the last time you played a board game with your own son or daughter? When was the last time you had an uninterrupted dinner or a lunch with your own children at the family dining table? We don't need to go to that famous ITC Chinese restaurant for a dinner. Even in our house, we can have the fantastic dinner if we are present. So that is the most important message I would like to give you through this particular forum. Another important thing which I would like to talk to you about is growth is life. Competitions like this, programs like this help us to become better. Because we look, we perform. In fact, Dr. Mona Mehdi rightly said, if you plan, then you won't fail. But once you plan and you perform or you present, there is still scope for improvement. Do you agree with me? And that is when the real growth happens. The real growth happens when you are observing and when you are taking back the feedback, either through people or for your observation, and then you say, where did I do well and where can I improve? And once we improve and you present it back in the next program or in the subsequent program, then the growth happens. And all of us want to grow, and the spirit of competition helps us to grow. And talking about growth, let me talk to you about Nizampet. Some of you are here from Nizampet and children performed here from Toddlers Early Years Center Nizampet. That center, which started last year from pre-nursery to grade 2, is now extending its offering to grade 5. As I said, growth is life, so we are making it into a primary school, and your children need not have to go anywhere. They can continue with us till grade 5, and eventually, who knows, they can be connected to our bigger school, which is coming up nearby for a 12th grade education. So, we need to continue to evolve. So, these programs are reminders for us that we can also grow. In fact, through this particular stage, I urge the academic council and also all the leaders to conduct parents and staff games. There should be games for parents and staff. I am not even asking parents versus staff. I am saying parents and staff. Like for example, you had Nizampet, you had Banjara Hills, you had Kondapur, all of them grouped together and performing a yoga demonstration or aerobics demonstration or some race. Why can't we have parents and teachers performing some program, not for the sake of show, for the spirito di gara, the spirit of competition. Let them play whatever. It may be carom, it may be chess, it may be volleyball, it may be cricket, it may be whatever. As simple as, even for example, you can have that same Cinderella race. That was a wonderful race. That was a wonderful race. See, the message what they did through the Cinderella race or the octopus race, in fact, I love the octopus race also. It is not about winning. It is about cooperation. It is about cooperation. And that team which came number 1 was the only team which cooperated the maximum. So, it is not about just me and me and me. Some Bollywood movie dialogue says, I, me, myself. It is not about that. It is about we. It is about togetherness. It is about bringing together. And on that note, an event like this is not a one-man or a one-woman show. An event like this is a combination and cooperation and collaboration of a lot of people. Every single person is important and has contributed to the success of this particular program, and I want to take the time, as the CEO and President of the JGI schools, I want to take the time to congratulate each and every one of you for having contributed to the success of this particular program. It is not easy. You all know, and I will resonate with you, it is difficult to bring 4 people in a 3-bedroom apartment together. And imagine, I think more than 500 people across age groups are brought together in this vast space. And for a system, and let me also tell you a secret, when Dr. Mona Mehdi came on stage and she said, follow that minuted schedule. I don't want anybody to go out of the schedule. The result, you know what happened? We are running 1 hour ahead of schedule. We are running 1 hour ahead of schedule. My speech was supposed to be at 5:38. I started speaking at 5 o'clock. That is because Madam Lalita Madam was force-fitted into the program to elongate the speech so that the guest of honor can be here in time. But I think Lalita did a good job, isn't it? You all can clap for her. So the process, what Raj, the chief guest, was speaking about, the process is very important. You follow the process, you follow the chart, success is bound to happen. In fact, I don't know if you observed and if you listened to Raj's speech, he made a very, very powerful line. He said, success happens twice. Once in your mind and then in reality. An event like this, if you want to declare it a success, it cannot happen till the people who organized this program believed that it is going to become a success. They believed in their word and spirit, and that is why it is going to become a success. And who believed? It is not just the teachers. The children believed. The children believed that whatever my teacher says is correct, and I am going to follow it to the T. And that is the reason why we are running ahead of schedule. It is not easy to bring so many people together in a strange place like this and then still make sure that the program goes spick and span. Of course, there are areas which we have to improve, but that is not the time for, this is not the time for that. But the most important thing we need to celebrate today is, so far we have done so good. And I think that deserves a good round of applause. Lastly, I would also like to make sure that this piece reaches all of you and to the entire community, that education, the real purpose of education is not just about marks. If that was true, then none of us would have hidden our mark sheets inside the Almirah lockers. I am talking to parents here. None of us have hidden our mark sheets inside the Almirah lockers. Or when was the last time you opened your 10th grade mark sheet or the 12th grade mark sheet or your graduation mark sheet? Education is about life. Education is about the risks we take in life, the way we hold our values together, the way we make our decisions, and most importantly, at success or in failure, we are grounded on planet Earth. That is the message which we need to teach and tell and also demonstrate to our children and to our community. Because I'll tell you, and I tell you this with a lot of pain, today our country is going through the problem of role models. We don't have good role models to suggest. We don't have good role models to follow. But also, as they say, every adversity presents an opportunity. The opportunity which this lack of role models is presenting is that you can fill that spot of becoming the great role model for your son or your daughter. You can be the best role model whom they emulate and they want to become. And that takes effort, that takes patience, that takes practice, and that takes perseverance. So, ladies and gentlemen and my dear friends, I would like to end with this particular message to all of you, that let us be the role models which our children deserve. We need to be the role model, and I remember Steve Jobs and his few famous quotation. He says, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. You don't need to look like Deepika Padukone or Ranveer Singh to become role models. You can be who you are and still be a great role model. My 70-year-old dad is my role model. He cannot do a lot of things which I want to do, but he is still my role model. 60-plus-year-old, your own parents are your role models. When you encounter a situation which is a little bit of a trickiness, you first think and remember, if my father would have been here, if my mother would have been here, how would they react and how will they handle the situation? Then we may think of Dr. Kalam. Then we will think of Ratan Tata. Then we will think of Maria Montessori, or what is that lady who is very Oprah Winfrey. But then we first remember our parents. Today, are we giving enough situations for our children to remember you in action? Can we give that enough examples for our children so that they can say, my dad would have done this, my mom would have done this, and so this is not the end of my life, I am going to bounce back. That is the message I would like to give you, because the spirit of competition is, life is a competition, and again, life is a long marathon. It is not a 100-meter race, it is not a 200-meter relay. It is a long marathon, and the best examples I can tell you, and I can go on and take stories where people were out, but then they came back. The nearest example is Chandrababu Naidu. I am not a supporter of him, but I am just giving you an example. The farthest example is Donald Trump. Right? You have examples, good, bad, ugly, but you have examples. So never it is the end of the game. And in fact, Dr. Kalam nicely said, whenever you reach the end, turn right or left and make it a bend. Turn right or left and make it a bend. It is not an end. With that, I would like to end my speech. Thanks once again for your patient hearing. And again, I'll tell you, none of the children have heard one of my words. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words of wisdom and encouragement. Your words never fail to inspire us and give us some food for thought, always. So let's hear it for Dr. Chandrasekhar TP once again. Thank you so much, dear audience. So now we again get back to the spirit of competition. And the competition is surely heating up. And we are in for the fiercest battle amongst the four houses.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard. We have Anand House in the lead with 34 points, Abe House with 33 points, Ashoka House with 28 points, and Aditya House with 26 points. These are not the final scores. The race to be the best house has reached the next level of excitement. We'll have the boys and girls relay races now, where they will have the opportunity to earn the maximum points for their houses. First goes the boys team. In Abe House, we have Supreet, Vishwajit, Adrit Rao, and Krishna Santosh. In Anand House, we have Preetam, Sai Satvik, Sahasrad, and Utkarsh. In Ashoka House, we have Anup, Madhur, Krishna Kumar, and Rishank. And in Aditya House, we have Abhijay, Sudarshan, Dakshesh, and Anish. Giving it their all right from the start. It's a close call. crowning. In Anant House, we have Unnati, Banisha, Saryu, and Rohita. In Ashoka House, we have Geetika, Pranavi, Bhavana, and Harshita. And in Aditya House, we have Aisha, Durva, Harini, and Vanshika.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. What an epic race indeed. Speaking of competition, the spirit of competition, we have witnessed throughout the afternoon the children getting faster, higher, and stronger together. That's the spirit of competition. And now we are in for the martial arts display by the students of primary and secondary section children. It's an energy-packed display of martial arts, a variety of fighting skills and systems that can be used for self-defense, competition, and other purposes. The word martial comes from the Roman god of war, Mars. The thought and message of this presentation is to underscore the importance of learning basic self-defense techniques. Physical activity and mental focus of martial arts can help reduce anxiety, boost confidence, and promote relaxation. It's an activity that we strongly encourage amongst our students. styles of martial arts, each with its own techniques, principles, and cultural background. Some examples include Kung Fu, Judo, Karate, and Kendo. Martial arts training requires both physical and mental training. Students are often ranked by skill level, with darker colored belts representing higher skill levels. Martial arts often embody philosophical and moral principles that promote values such as discipline, respect, humility, perseverance, and self-control. Thank you so much. We're proud of you. Well done, everybody. Please give them a huge round of applause. And next, we have the final prize distribution ceremony of this evening. We are about about to begin this evening's final prize distribution ceremony, and we have the results. I'd request our honorable, respected CEO sir and our principal ma'am to please accompany our honorable guest of honor, Mr. Vikrant Ashne, to the stage to do the honors of handing out the prizes to the deserving winners. First, we have the results of the boys and girls 4 and 200 meter relay race. The first position goes to Ashoka House with Anup, Madhur, Krishna Kumar and Rishank. Let's put your hand together for the winners. The second position goes to Aditya House. Abhijay, Sudarshan, Rakshish and Anish. Let's hear it for them. The boys have worked really hard to earn points for their houses. Goes to Anand House. Preetham, Aryan, Sahasrad and Utkarsh. Let's keep cheering them on. They have played a pivotal role in deciding the house championship winning team. They can be proud of. Next, we have the winners of the girls 4 into 100 meter relay race. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now for the girls. The first position in the 4 into 100 meter relay race for girls goes to Aditya House with Aisha, Durba, Harini and Vanshika in the team. The second position goes to Anand House with Unnati, Panisha, Sarayu, and Rohita in the team. Let's hear it for the girls. Keep cheering on. Dear audience, you've been amazing too, supporting us throughout this afternoon and this evening. We are truly grateful. Position winners, Abhay House, with Sabiha, Harini, Sakshi and Crowny in the team. Well done girls, let's hear a big round of applause for the girls, for all the houses and all the teams for putting up such a spirited display of sportsmanship. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And now, we are not done yet. Now it's time for us to reveal the winners of the coveted Cock House Shield on the basis of all the hard work throughout the year and today as well, of course. So the moment of truth has arrived. First, the Cock House Award for the primary section is decided on the basis of the hard work done throughout the year. All the 4 houses put up wall magazines and inter-house competitions that are won by the houses decide the winner. And on the basis of that, it was neck and neck. However, at the end of the day, we have a clear winner. Any guesses? Which house is winning, children? Primary section? I'm sure you will take your own house's name, but I have the result here, which I'm about to reveal. And I would be requesting Honorable CEO Sir to please grace the stage to hand out the shield to the deserving house. Thank you, sir. And the Cock House Award for the primary section for this year goes to Anand House. And I request the house in charge, Ms. Garima, and the house captain, D. Aradhya, to come and receive this coveted prestigious title. Well done, Anand House. Let's hear it for Anand House. Congratulations. And now, for the senior section, the Cock House Award for the senior section on the basis of their brilliant performance throughout the year and of course today. Any guesses? Well, surely red is the color. The scores are on the board. We have Anand House as the winner. They have surely painted the town red. Anand wins the trophy with 39 points, followed by Abhay at 36 points, Ashoka 33 and Aditya 33. Let's hear it for Anand House. guest of honor today is Mr. Vikrant Vashne. It is my absolute privilege to be able to introduce him. He is the co-founder and managing partner of Succeed Innovation Fund, a SEBI-approved venture capital fund. He has been instrumental to set up Hyderabad FinTech Forum, which is now spreading wings in 7 cities in India and is taking global shape too. Before starting Succeed, he had worked for 2 decades in senior executive roles with large corporates like HSBC, Fidelity Investments, etc. First person globally since the last 25 years of inception to have been facilitated in the Hall of Fame in London in 2018 for winning the coveted award of Industry Personality of the Year 4 times, spread over 10 years. We are honored to have you today with us, sir, as our guest of honor. Request you to kindly address the gathering. Please put your hands together to welcome Mr. Vikrant Vashne, our guest of honor today.
Good evening, all. Hope you are having a good time.
Yes.
I'm not a as good orator as you heard Chandrasekhar Garu, but I'll try my best. This would be a very, very, very small note to all of you. In all the schools that we see in India, the focus is on academics. So it's good to see the schools having an annual sports day, parents participating, kids joining, and everybody is celebrating. So huge round of applause for Gen Heritage School, JGI Group, to spend time, energy, and resources to do that. I was listening to a podcast from Arijit Singh, right, very recently. Arijit Singh had a podcast, and most of you might have heard Arijit Singh's song. He wants to do a few things now back for the country. One of the things which he's talking about is trying to open hospitals, schools, and few more things. But in order of priority for him, he says, I need to work on healthcare in the country. The second thing in his order is working on fitness of people, which means encouraging sports. Third thing that he's focusing on, bringing spiritual clarity to mind. And after all of that is achieved, he's saying, I'll focus on bringing music in the education to all, because he feels if you are healthy, if you are fit, and if your mind is ready to absorb anything, that's when you can learn music. So imagine a musician is not necessarily talking about starting a music institution first. He's first focusing on health and fitness. And what better than sports to really do that journey in every school? That's the right thing to do. Unfortunately, many schools follow the process where a PT class gets allocated wherever there is a more curriculum needs to be covered. If a teacher is missing, then the PT class gets allocated. So the request to all academicians as well as the school administration to ensure that the PT focus continues, the fitness and activities to kids remain, so that anything that we are talking today remains in practice as well. One of the few things which has remained with me over my life has been a phrase which I've picked up from one of my mentor in my early days, and I've stick to that, is that for anyone to succeed and to do anything very different, they need to follow an element of desire, the 3 Ds as I call, 3 Ds, desire, determination/discipline, and the last one is delivery, right? If you have the desire to succeed, and that's where I use the name Succeed in the company's name as well. If you have the desire to succeed, you need to complement that by having a determination and discipline to achieve. And on the given day, you need to deliver, right? This is the day for delivery, but there is a lot of discipline and determination goes for you to deliver today, right? Some of that is physical and a lot of that is mental, right? Which means you need to have the mental fitness, the mental rigidity, the stamina, the toughness that we all talked about, and I think that's what is important. Chandrasekhar ji talked about play to play and play to win. If you see it from that angle, desire, determination and dedication, you will see you start from play to play and then have a play to win. And on a given day, you will have to deliver by winning, but you will have to live the life of playing to play so that you live the spirit, right? I am a venture capital organization. I focus on finding those founders who would be able to deliver on a crucial day and who would be a hustler, right? And what better things than to be in a sports category to find hustlers. You need the same dedication when you need to clear the IITs or the NEET, because at the end of the day, life is about competition, but you can never achieve competitive spirit if you are not a hustler and if you can't have a disciplined life around it, right? So if you can develop that spirit, whether through sports or through mental toughening, that's what ultimately will make you succeed in life. And with that, I'll close it. Beautiful arrangement, nice setup, great spirit. Please continue and keep engaging more and more. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. And a very important announcement. I would request everybody to be seated because soon we are going to have the grand finale with the fireworks. So it can be really dangerous for children, especially I can see children running about. Please be seated in the designated sitting areas. Parents, teachers, I request you to kindly mind the children, especially they should not be running around in the interest of safety. And I would request our respected CEO, sir, and Dr. Mona Mehdi, ma'am, to please honor our guest of honor with a memento. We are truly grateful for you to be able to make your time and come and grace this occasion as our chief guest, sir. We are truly grateful. Please put your hands together for our chief guest, the guest of honor, I'm sorry. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. And now, we are not done yet. We have witnessed perseverance, dedication, strength of our brilliant young athletes and performers. Through it all, sports has emerged as the ultimate winner. And now brace yourselves for the final performance by our students who are ready to take the stage by storm for one last time this beautiful evening. It is going to be a fusion of Western and Eastern classical dance forms. Their performance is sure to bring the energy and excitement of this day to a crescendo. Over to the fusion dance team.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, oh, your spirit up above. Oh, oh. I was choking in the crowd, building my brain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feet limited, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up and it rained down like. Last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, oh, the blood in my veins. Oh, oh. విశ్వేశలింగమై కనికరించరా విలిప్తమునిక పరపరపర జరిపి అమృతమి కురిపించరా ఆదేశలింగమై మహిమ చూపరా పలుసుమములగని అభయముని లిఖితము సతతము అందించరా గ్రహణం నిధనం స్వాపరాత్మాల హస్తిలింగేశ్వర ప్రాణం నీవై ఆలింగనం వీరా జగలో కొలువై గతిమై సర్వజీవలోకేశ్వర రక్షించరా శివ శంకర హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర దిగిరారా భయపాండవ శంకర ప్రకట శుభంకర ప్రళయ భయంకర దిగిరారా శివ శివ హర హర జయ జయ దిగిరారా భయపాండవ శంకర ప్రకట శుభంకర ప్రళయ భయంకర దిగిరారా
Kondapur. What a fitting finale to a day full of events. Well done, everyone. Let's hear it for JHCS Kondapur. Hip hip! Yay! Hip hip!
Hooray!
Thank you. A spectacular finish to a wonderful day of sporting spirit. Alone we can do so little. Together we can achieve so much more. And now we must take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate the hard work of each and everyone who have played a vital role in. Please, I request all the parents to be seated as we're now going to present the vote of thanks, followed by the closing ceremony. I request you all to be seated. The dispersal process will only begin after the closing ceremony. So please be seated, dear parents. My request to you, kindly be seated. And now I request our head boy Tarun to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good evening to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Shri Raj Tota Sir. Guest of Honor, Mr. Vikrant Vashni, President Academic Council and CEO JGI Schools, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, Secretary Academic Council and Principal JHCS Kondapur, Dr. Mona Mehdi, Joint Secretary Academic Council and Center Manager, Mrs. Lalita Kosaraju, all the dignitaries, teaching and non-teaching staff members, parents and my dear friends. I, Tarun M, am here to extend the vote of thanks to all those who contributed in making this event a great success. Can we have a huge round of applause for each and every student of JHCSKP and Early Years Center, Jain Toddlers, Kondapur, Banjara Hills and Nizampet for their spectacular performance. Proud to be a JJIN. I am humbled to mention at the outset that a lot of focus and perseverance has gone into the preparation for this special day, which ultimately unveiled itself in its current form this evening, thanks to all the divine blessings. I would like to express my gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest for his kind consent to grace our 16th annual Sports Day celebration despite his busy schedule. Sir, it has indeed been our privilege to have you here with us today. Special thanks to CEO Sir Dr. Chandrasekhar DP for supporting us in all the events planned throughout. A child is like a beam of sunlight from the infinite and eternal, with possibilities of virtue and vice, but as yet unstained. Dear parents, thank you for being key players and encouraging your wards to be a part of our annual Sports Day event. Without your enthusiastic support, this event would have been incomplete. Let me also take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Lalita Kosaraju ma'am, Center Manager Jain Toddlers, for the coordination with all the other toddlers branches and merging it with today's event. I am short of words for the involvement of our senior in charge, primary in charge and vice principal, for their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond the comfort zones. Their ideas and elegance of explanation of everything was truly phenomenal. My special gratitude and thanks to all the teachers for preparing the students in such a beautiful way. A special mention is for our dedicated PET, Victor Sir and Koti Sir, for their enthusiasm in fostering teamwork among students. Special thanks to the anchors for today, Gokshitra, the head girl, and Suchandra Sarkar ma'am for their lively commentary, Ashok Sir for the technical support, Mr. Neelesh and team for all the arrangements for the event, Shamim ma'am for the teasers, Mr. Imran for all the creatives, and Mani Sir for the transportation. Let me also thank all my fellow students who contributed in their own unique ways to make this event a great success. A warm appreciation is for all the other principals and center heads of JGI, along with other distinguished guests present here, who took out time and made it to be a part of our annual Sports Day event. I would fail in my responsibilities if I do not mention the name of that one person who has been such an inspiration. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling long ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed up by one such person who has been such an inspiration and a dedicated person for this institution who is well versed in our job. Mona ma'am, our beloved principal. We are blessed to be under your benign leadership. Thank you for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. Once again, with a deep sense of appreciation, I thank you for your untiring efforts. On behalf of my school, let me thank each and every student of Jain Heritage Cambridge School who were disciplined and honored. Our students are not only good at academics, but also in extracurricular activities. We value you, and every moment that you stay in this temple of learning is cherished. Finally, I leave you with this inspiring quote by Abraham Lincoln. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Once again, I thank you, each and everyone, for joining us and gracing us with your presence and being such a wonderful audience. Wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarun, for that moving address. Now, dear parents, please sit down as we are about to begin the closing ceremony. I request respected principal ma'am to please come on to stage. What an event it has been. Everyone's a winner today because we get to take a wealth of experiences and memories with us that we'll cherish forever. However, there is a tinge of sadness because all of this show, like all great shows must, it's coming to an end. Our PE teachers, Mr. Victor and Mr. Koti, will now be respectfully lowering the school flag, the symbol of our courage, commitment, honor, and pride. Wait, I'll say, then you'll play national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem.